they are going to take your money and not give you any visa. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tulu. I'm a travel content creator. In today's video, we're talking about Vietnamese visa for Nigerian citizens. The Vietnamese government put out a statement saying that they're opening up their country's tourism and they're making all their visa applications electronically done, which means all you need to do is apply for their e-visa online and you'd automatically get the visa, right? That's what it's supposed to mean, right? That's not true, because what they don't tell you is that they are going to take your money and not give you any visa. They know they've shadow banned Nigerians, or is it banned? Most likely banned, but they're gonna take your money and they're not gonna give you any visa. So I was planning a trip to Vietnam a few months ago and I decided, okay, yeah, I'm Nigerian, I have to apply for a visa. How is this gonna happen? So I applied for the e-visa online, of which Nigeria was part of the options, of course. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. So I did all my applications, but it kept sending me back this message saying they needed further documents, they needed more documents. I started applying in January or February, probably in February, about 3 months to my trip of 2025. And every time I submitted something, I thought I was doing something wrong. I kept submitting and thinking I was doing something wrong, and I'll adjust a few things. Mind you, they had collected visa fee of about £30 or $30. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount it was, but it was within that range. So they had taken that visa fee from you and they kept returning the application saying you need further documentation. And stupid me, I thought there was something I was doing wrong. I kept correcting this imaginary application, of course, because I was like, it's an e-visa, right? Definitely it should be going right. If they had outrightly rejected the visa, then I would have been like, yeah, there's something wrong with my application. But they were not doing that. They were not doing that. Anyway, eventually I got tired, I got frustrated. It was a month to my trip to Vietnam that I decided to contact an agent. I contacted almost all the agents you can ever find online, and everybody just kept turning me down, saying they do not process visas for Nigerian citizens. And I'm like, what is going on? I am pretty sure I messaged over 10 Vietnamese agents who are based in Vietnam. I decided to go with a Nigerian travel agent. She was so sure she would be able to do the Vietnam visa, because I told her the e-visa option wasn't working, and she was like, yeah, she has somebody in Vietnam who can definitely, like, it was 100% sure that this person will be able to do the visa. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Let's remember, it was like 3 weeks to my trip at this time, and she told me the fee was $350 USD. To me it was steep, but I really wanted to travel to Vietnam. I wanted to go to Hanoi, I wanted to go to the train market, I wanted to go to Da Nang. I had booked all these things, I had created an itinerary. So at that point I did not mind paying $350 for a visa, but on a regular day I would never pay $350 for a visa. So tick tock, time's ticking. I paid, and then she got back to me and said, oh, they need further documents from me, like they know that I live in the UK, but do I have any other visas? I'm like, yeah, of course. That's easy. So I gave her my Schengen visa, and she was like, oh, I need to type out all the countries I've been to. I've been to over 30 countries, by the way. So I sat down and I had to recollect all the countries I've been to. I typed out everything, and she was like, oh, they said the Schengen visa was not good enough. So I'm there giving them my Canadian PR, giving them my US visa, giving them my UK share code. If you're on this page, you know I live in the UK. Giving them my Irish visa. I gave them all of these visas, and I think a week to my trip, 1 week to my trip to Vietnam, guys, My agent messaged me and goes, oh, Vietnam has just said they are no longer issuing visas. In fact, they weren't even gonna issue a visa. They're gonna issue a letter of approval, which when I get into the country, I will then be able to get a visa on arrival when I get into the country. So they were like, they're no longer approving visas for Nigerians. I'm like, wait, what? But I have all these visas. I live in the UK. You've asked for my return tickets. You've asked for my accommodation in Vietnam. You've asked for everything. You have all this paperwork, but you're still not issuing visas to Nigerians. The only reason they returned my visa fee was because I had already paid for a ticket. That was the only reason why they were refunding my visa fee. And I found that kind of weird. And the most annoying thing is there is no official document anywhere saying that they no longer issue visas to Nigerian citizens, or saying that you have to go through a particular channel to get a Vietnamese visa as a Nigerian citizen. I posted this on Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, if you don't follow my Instagram, it's at Mystical. So I posted on Instagram saying that Vietnam is no longer issuing visas to Nigerian citizens. Everybody, most people who have tried this agree with me, but there's one person who has said that our agent got it done for her. We've asked her for who our agent is at this time, and she's not replied. So maybe, just maybe, but the information right now is that Vietnam no longer issues visas to Nigerians. I don't know if this applies to other African countries, but I am very sure of Nigerians. If you know you're going to do that, if you know you're going to not accept the visa, put out an official statement. Let people know. Don't let people waste their time. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so if you're getting the further information required on your Vietnamese e-visa page, just know, and you're African or Nigerian, just know that they are no longer granting visas to Nigerians specifically. I don't know about other African countries. If you're from other African countries and you're seeing this video and this has happened to you, let me know in the comments. But right now, everybody, no more Vietnam for us, guys. Hi guys, Editing Tolu here. I've got an update saying that you can actually apply for a Vietnamese business visa, which costs about 750 Great British pounds. I'm not doing that either way.